From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next.
Number 25.
Dexter Fowler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to take it is Escobar, 2 away now. Matt Carpenter gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, strike 1. Just underway here in Kansas City. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance in the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Out for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Waka's ready with the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Grichuk. 1 out. Billy Burns will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Eric Hosmer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Salvador Perez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at Carpenter. The throw. It's in time.
Oh, what?
Stephen Piscotty makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rendell Grichuk. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Burns on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High and deep to straightaway right. Ranging back is Burns. And this one is gone. A home run.
Batting 7, third baseman, Johnny.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 36 stands in.
Shortstop, number 36.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Burns is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mike Moustakas will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Molina scoops it up, and he's set down 1 away. Alex Gordon will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ballgame.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Peter Dorsey gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Waka steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Peralta's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Kane calls for it. 1 away. Jose Melendez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Matt Carpenter in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, heading for second now, and he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Stephen Piscotty will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Bruce Shaver digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Waka looks in. First pitch on the way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner goes for second. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Nobody out, runner on first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Again, he's off for second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 0-2, here it comes. Running yet again for second. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And reined in, 1 away. On to first, and they get the double play. Lorenzo Cain will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, Billy Burns. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Cain runs. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a throw over. A runner on first with 2 away. He's on the move again from first. Hard hit ball to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rendell Grichuk is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
For the Cardinals, center fielder.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line softly out toward left center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Adams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. The second for 1. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. He's set. Here it comes. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Yadier Molina is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Eric Hosmer is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Waka gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Salvador Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Alex Gordon in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Tapped down the line. Reined in. The tag, and he is out. Number 36 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 36.
Scorched to third. Moustakas is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Dexter Fowler will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Jose Melendez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Matt Carpenter will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Burns giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting
from the stretch.
right fielder, Steven.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Peter Dorsey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
softly hit toward the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, number
Ready
22,
now, Bruce Shaver. He reached on a single in his first try. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is under it. 1 down. Alcides Escobar will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Waka comes set. First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Lorenzo Cain will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. So striding in, Billy Burns, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk moves over, and that ends the inning. Rendell Grichuk will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Matt Adams steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cain is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Johnny Peralta will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Eric Hosmer gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. On it goes right through him into left field. Salvador Perez will try it again. He's grounded out in.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
0-1.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Third baseman, number 8.
So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Slapped hard the opposite way. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Alex Gordon will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Grichuk has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yadier Molina will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
The catcher, number 4.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Burns is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Number 36 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Into the seats, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Dexter Fowler gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90%.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And Fowler will get there. He's got a triple. Jose Melendez strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Matt Carpenter steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gordon is there. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the turning.
Leading off the inning, Peter Dorsey, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Bruce Shaver will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Alcides Escobar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Number 26 will be the new pitcher.
For the Cardinals.
Number 27 will come on to pinch hit here in a big... And now the Cardinals... And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Lorenzo Cain will dig in. He doubled his last time. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners are at first and second with one away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Billy Burns has a chance now to bring home the tying run, standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him a lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Trying to hold the lead, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him. One out and a runner on third. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Oh, now a ground ball here to the right side, and that's going to find its way into right field. A base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the seventh. Eric Hosmer digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
Cuthbert will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And now the runner's trying for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Salvador Perez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stephen Piscotty comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. On his way to pitch number 75. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Matt Adams steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the runner from second is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores. Johnny Peralta takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield will probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And they'll get the tag on him at second. It's a 3-6 double play. Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Mike Moustakas digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away. Alex Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Peter Dorsey will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Here comes the first pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Number 36 steps in now.
Leading off for St. Louis, shortstop, number 36.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Perez recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Dexter Fowler tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Jose Melendez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Striding in to start the ninth, Bruce Shaver, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Bruce Shaver.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning. Number 27 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Now, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Melendez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Lorenzo Cain makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Trevor Rosenthal will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up the save. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up, throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. An entertaining And welcome inside your stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Starlin Castro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Kazmir's ready. 0-2 on its way. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. This is line to left, and that's in there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is on here to get this one underway. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Hit to third. Scooped up. Utley for 1. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play. Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off there, 1-0. Just underway here in Southern California. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Moving under it, Herrera. And that ends the inning. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
This one skied out toward right. Bach giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Ethier. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Corey Seager will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hayward. 2 down. The relay throw, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
3-1 now.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Left fielder.
Jacques Peterson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. So striding in, number 57, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Ethier is there, 1 away. And he's safe. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Herrera moving in. 2 gone. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Number 40 steps into the box. And that misses inside, 1-0. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Came with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact, 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ethier's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trevor Story strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Chase Utley will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Zobrist moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Christopher Tumalo gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. High pop-up. Bryant is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jason Hayward steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
That missed. That's
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Starlin Castro will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a changeup by him, so not so sure he's going to see one this at bat.
Ethier coasts under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ben Zobrist will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kazmir into the windup. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Drilled to the right side. Utley, great stop. It's there. He got him.
No way.
Odubel Herrera will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Ethier. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air out to center field. Hayward over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Adrian Gonzalez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Shot towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Chris Bryant is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman
Anthony Rizzo is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, one man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Kazmir has his target. Full count pitch on its way. And
That's
awfully
out.
close
Ball
there
four.
on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Ethier on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Richard Bach is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Right fielder, Richard.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kyle Schwarber gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at bat right here. You know,
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run. Yasmani Grandal is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Hard liner toward short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Jock Peterson in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
it's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting,
Trevor Story is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Kazmir gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third. Seager is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Jason Hayward is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Starlin Castro will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Joe Blanton is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Chris Bryant digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And that's in there for strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Story is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Chase Utley is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out.
Right there.
Into the box now, Christopher Tumalo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hayward, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Solo shot to right center. Sixth home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. Hayward comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Right fielder number
Ready now,
16,
Andre Ethier. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the sixth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Addison Russell digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. One out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Richard Bach will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. Kyle Schwarber will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Hard hit ball to second. Utley is there. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is... Corey Seager will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Lackey's ready. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Number 40 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, number 40.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Ethier calls for it. He's got it one away. Jason Hayward will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Jason Hayward.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ethier has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Starlin Castro gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Chris Hatcher will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out. First offering on its way. Starts him out with the slider for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Jock Peterson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. This one's flared toward left center. Castro onto the grass. 1 down. Trevor Story stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Chase Utley will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Digging in, Christopher Tumalo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd. The runner from 2nd crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he's out trying for 3rd base, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Lackey looks in. First pitch on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zobrist is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Chris Bryant stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. And now some action in that. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Addison Russell ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Pedro Baez will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ethier is there, 2 down. The relay, and he is in there. Richard Bach will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends. Andre Ethier leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Right fielder, Andre.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Corey Seager will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll get in there safely. Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Carter Capps will get the call now.
Chicago.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Carter Capps.
2-0.
That missed. That's a ball.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Back up the middle. That will get through into center field. A base hit. And he's safe. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Chopped foul right at home plate. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Line towards center field, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at third. And kicking off the top of the 9th, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Alex Wood will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Number 40 stands in. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Kenley Jansen will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Miguel Montero. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Montero is retired, 2 down now. Jason Hayward will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Jansen comes set. Here's the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Oh, no, I think that got him in the head. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Carlos Gomez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for out number 2. Jonathan Lucroy gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Bailey sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Andre Ethier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ethier.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2. Corey Seager gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco posts under it. And that retires the side. Steve Pearce makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Steve Pearce.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Story is there, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And that'll bring in a guy who began his career as a third sacker here at Dodger Stadium, Adrian Beltre. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ethier on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ethier's there. 1 out. Russell Martin is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. The 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Runners off for second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's running again. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. 1 there. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Ryan Rua gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Story is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Gordon is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Gomez looking up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Trevor Story will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Elvis Andrus steps in here to start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Story is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. D. Gordon will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Peterson moves over. 2 down. Carlos Gomez. In now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Chase Utley will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gomez. Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Christopher Tumalo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Andres fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Odubel Herrera will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Herrera.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco, still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Ethier. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Corey Seager steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Long throw to third. And the throw from Gomez will not be in time as he's in there safe at third base. Adrian Gonzalez comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground is short. To his left, Story. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Steve Pearce stands in.
Steve Pearce.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. Adrian Beltre is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Russell Martin will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yasmani Grandal is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Andrus. A quick out number 1. Into the box, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Trevor Story is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Rua sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Peterson is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. Ryan Rua in now, hopped out in his first trip. Lined back over second, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in now, Elvis Andrus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. D. Gordon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Chase Utley comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Bailey gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Christopher Tumalo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Odubel Herrera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Andre Ethier. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out to right field. Polanco waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Carlos Gomez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll get in there safely. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Number 46 will come in and pitch now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Pearce. He drew a walk his first time up. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Ethier at the track. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Ground ball left side. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. And he's safe.
The batter, the designated hitter, Russell Martin.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
The runner's breaking for home. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-0 now. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to hold the lead. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Corey Seager will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Third baseman, Corey Seager.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Beltre in foul ground and taken in out there for the first out. Adrian Gonzalez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bailey's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.